Hello everyone and welcome to Star English. I'm your host, Stephen Revere. Have you heard this expression before? Love is more afraid of change than destruction. This is one of those things where people and love are actually have a huge fear of change. But we have somebody today who's trying to make change happen in a much better way. Okay, and now for a little trivia. We've got something today, 감성공학. Have you guys heard of 감성공학? This is a unique word in English. Many Americans don't know this word. Many native speakers won't know this word. This is sensibility ergonomics, okay? So it is a way of measuring the beauty and how you use something in a way that will mesh very well with your emotions at the same time. And we're going to meet somebody who's an expert at that sort of a thing today. Let's go say hi. Ken, how are you?
Nice to meeting you again.
Nice to see you again, too. I've been very well. How have you been?
It's good.
Good.
It couldn't be better.
It's been a week. Last time we talked a lot about theory because I was very excited. It was very interesting to hear about design theory and where you're going with it. Now we're going to talk about some concrete, real stuff that you're doing. What are you doing? You're involved with the World Design Capital concept going on in Seoul, aren't you? How are you involved with that?
Actually, the World Design Capital is a project run by ICSID, which is an international congress of industrial design societies.
Okay.
So
it's an international organization.
On design, especially from industrial design side. And each country has industrial designers society because the design is different from art in terms of we are pursuing some practical values, creating values and industrial competitiveness.
Right.
So each country has industrial designers society. And ICSID is an international organization of each individual countries' industrial designer societies.
Okay.
And this is the largest and most influential design organization in the world.
Okay, really?
And then they actually designate a city every other year. So Seoul was actually designated as a World Design Capital back in 2007 at General Congress in San Francisco.
Okay.
And then the title was given to a city for 1 year. And actually Seoul was World Design Capital 2010 last year for 1 year.
Okay. So it was designated in 2007 to be the World Design Capital in 2010.
2010.
Okay.
And Seoul was the first World Design Capital through competition, international competition.
But they've had international design capitals before.
No.
No, it's the first
World Design Capital through competition. Before
What do you mean through
2008, actually Torino was World Design Capital. But there was a pilot city, so which means there's pilot. First, just a tryout.
Trial program.
Yeah,
okay.
So unilaterally designate Torino as the World Design Capital.
Okay, unilaterally. Great expression. Ladies and gentlemen, unilaterally in Korean is?
일방적으로.
Okay, 일방적으로 그들이 정했어요. 집어넣었어요. Okay, so they chose Torino as the World Design Capital unilaterally, but then...
Then they actually open up the World Design Capital title as an open competition.
Okay.
So through a very tough competition, actually, Seoul actually won the title, 2007. So Seoul was the first World Design Capital through official competition. And 2012 actually will be Helsinki.
Really?
Finland will be the World Design Capital 2012.
Okay. So if Seoul won, they kind of won. It was a competition,
sure, yeah.
so they won the chance to be the first World Design Capital. Explain to me how they won. How do you win something like that? Do you have the best design originally, or did they...
Actually, you have to understand the selection criteria of World Design Capital. This is not a title given to a city that has achieved a lot on design.
Okay.
This is about giving a city that can utilize design most efficient way to upgrade the city culturally, economically, and socially. So in order to do that, they have to look up what they have done for the last several years and what they are doing now and what they have resources, potential in the future. So they look it up from the past, present, and the future. And a lot of people kind of wondered how could Seoul became the world design capital among many design cities like New York and London and others.
Yeah.
So that's because it is not what they have done only.
Yeah.
What they have done, all the efforts that we have done to upgrade the city, make it more competitive and more the brand powers, upgrading brand powers and everything. So all the efforts that we have done for the last several years and still what we are doing now and what we will do in the future.
Right.
So looking at the organization, then actually you can submit the plan, but without any concrete organization, you cannot pursue it.
Right.
And as you know, Seoul is the only city in the world that has a design headquarters. Then now it merged with other functions, so now it is the headquarters of culture, tourism, and design.
Okay.
It's one headquarters, but even last year